Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another weekly forecast. And before we get started, I'm just gonna shout out my feed channel where I share my analysis, where I share my forecast videos, where I keep you guys up to date weekly for free, right? And who doesn't like a bit of free value if you guys require it? The link is in the description. As you can see, that last week we did share a sort of setup where prices retested this trend line. I was expecting price to push a little higher, but we did get an initial reaction from here. So well done if you guys work holding shorts from that area on Friday, because you can see that price did tap this trend line and start pushing down. So yeah, if you guys want to join, use the link in the description. And before we get started, again, leave a like because it really helps me a lot. And don't forget to subscribe so you guys can keep up to date with these forecasts, man, because these forecasts are changing weekly and you guys got to keep up to date with this stuff as well. So yeah, that'd be much appreciated. Right, let's get straight into it so I don't waste any more of your time, because I know you guys are very busy. Gold has been following a sort of distribution phase on the 4-hour time frame. You can see that we sort of consolidating. Then we broke out of this for a smaller time frame, sorry, this 4-hour channel, and now have come back to retest it, right? And this is really classed as an LPSY, but I don't think the LPSY is done just yet. Okay, so in my opinion, what I was seeing on Friday is I wanted this imbalance zone above 1854 to be filled. This is where my sell positions were. However, we didn't get that. Price actually came up and swept the London high that we created. We created some sort of turtle soup, if you guys follow ICT, and then price basically pushed towards the downside. Yeah, but we left this imbalance area. So, when I see imbalance, I tend not to trade unless it's filled, because I know that price will eventually come back there and we'll have probably a even greater reaction, or that would be the main move. So you can see that price actually spiked below these lows here in the London and Asian session lows. And I was expecting this to be a fake out. You can see price did try to fake out, but because it was Friday, volume was very low. It didn't push any higher. So for this week, what I'd be expecting is along, say, the 30-minute time frame at the start of the week, I would like to see, and again, this might be biased and I'm just speculating here, I would like to see price start to push back up towards the upside here and fill this imbalance. If price gets to here, I would wait to see if price wants to spike the previous weekly high, because what we could get is this could be a sort of fake out towards the downside, collecting liquidity from the downside. Then we get the impulse move up, which collects the final liquidity from the upside. Gold loves to do this, where it spikes low, spikes high, takes everyone out the market, and then makes this move towards the downside. So guys, just for this week, I am bearish, but it may not be ready just yet. Okay, so price could push up towards 1860s, then have a strong push towards, back down into the range. We'll get a retest and then, have our main move back down. Again, this could be some sort of, Quasimodo or head and shoulders, whatever you guys want to call them. But yeah, that's what I'd be looking for at the start of the week if we get some sort of move like that. However, another scenario is what we could get is we could push down in towards this certain supply area here and then get our main move up, right? If we're further away, yeah, just keep an eye on these two scenarios, either tap of imbalance or taking off this previous weekly high, because look on the left here, guys, we've got loads of supply zones where price could react of and price hasn't fully filled it, right? If it was just this, sort of move that we had here and then price came to retest and started to fall down, I'd be expecting straight bearish moves. But yeah, you never know with gold. You got to keep all your options opened, and I'm just providing that for you guys, so you're always ready and prepared if the market's doing some madness like it was doing in FOMC. Right, so yeah, some sort of move like this, and then back into the range, retest, and then make its move to the downside. Now let's have a look at the high time frame where we would be targeting if we would continue pushing down. I'd target this previous low here at 1804. I'm expecting price to make lower moves back into the 1800s, because we did have a tap here and push up. So expecting price to push down to the 1800s, and then if that breaks, 1790s and even this previous low here. Because if we go into the daily time frame, you'd be able to see that we've had an impulse move towards this downside here from 2000, sorry, impulse move down. We're having this sort of correction move here, and then price basically broke out the smaller time frame channel, retesting it. So we could chill around this area here just to collect more sell orders, and then price should push lower, in my opinion, at the moment, because I'm still looking for some bearish moves, unless, guys, and remember this, if 1880 is broken, right, then this whole scenario is invalid. So I don't want you guys to come up and start commenting on this video saying it's garbage analysis, bro, because you were expecting bearish. No, I'm expecting bearish until a certain level, and you guys need to start, using this sort of approach in your trading. Is, if a certain area, you need to have some sort of fail safe. For example, if a certain area breaks, just reset, start reevaluating, because the market structure could be shifting, and yet you'll be stuck on the same idea that you're expecting bearish moves. Okay, so if this high here breaks, we will then be bullish, in my opinion, to push up towards 1930s, 1940s, and even higher. Okay, so that is my analysis for gold. Again, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, leave a like, because it really helps me a lot and allows me to start approaching new members and new people who are, new to trading or need some help with trading. And again, I have that free channel, link in the description, with a VIP as well, where I help people on a one-to-one basis. Right, that's pretty much it for the forecast. I wanted to keep it nice and short. So quick summary again, if you guys got lost with all my yapping: price to push up above to around 1860, and then to see some sort of bearish moves back towards the downside. So I'll leave this as the thumbnail. And yeah, it's been Elite Empire FX. Peace out.